Hi guys, happy July. So today I'm going to be doing my July TBR, and I was debating whether to do this video because every time I do a TBR video I never actually read the books that are on my TBR, but these books are really that many of them. It's like 4 and they should be really quick for me to read, so I'm sure I will get through them and I probably will read other books throughout the month, but these are just like the 4 books I have picked out. And so yeah, so the first book is Prince Caspian and the Chronicles of Narnia. This is book 4 if you're reading it chronologically, which is what I'm doing. And I really love this series. It's so good. And the next book I have is a middle grade book, and I really don't read any middle grade books, so I kind of want to expand my reading horizon and read more middle grade books. And this one is called Wings of Fire, and this is of course about dragons. And in this book there are these dragons that have been hidden away under the mountain because there's a prophecy about them that they're going to defeat whatever these other dragons, I think, in this like war. Now the time has come for them to fight in the war, and they don't really, some of them don't really want to do it. They kind of want to do their own thing, live their own life, and not fulfill this prophecy. And it's pretty interesting because there are different types of dragons. Like usually when you read a dragon book, it's just like they're just dragons, but there are actually different types of dragons, and it's based off of their wings. In the book you have this here where it shows you what they look like and then their names. So this is like mud wings, this one are the sand wings, and it also tells you, like, you know, their descriptions and stuff. Here you have more dragons. Those are the sky wings and the sea wings. This one I thought was cool, the Icewing dragon, and then the Nightwing. And if you look closely, it kind of looks like there's stars on the wings. I thought that was super cool. And also the map in this book is pretty cool. This is what the map looks like, and if you look closely you can see it's a dragon. Like that's the dragon's head. These are its, you know, legs, its feet, its hind legs, the tail. I thought that was like one of the coolest maps ever. So yeah, this is book 1 and the Dragonet prophecy. Next book I have is YA fantasy, and I really like, it's hard for me to read YA fantasy because like it annoys me sometimes. So I'm gonna try to read this one, and it is The Darkest Part of the Forest by Holly Black. I heard this was pretty good. I'm gonna give it a shot and cross our fingers that it's pretty good. I feel like I've heard the premise of this story before, but it's about this brother and sister who are like playing in the forest, like that's what they do. Anyway, there is this glass coffin in the forest, so they make up random stories, which I think is weird that nobody knows like a real story about this. It's actually a guy in the coffin, and he has these horns, and he's in this glass coffin and he's asleep. One day of course he wakes up, and then there's like a war between the fairies that goes on. And I haven't read a fae book in like quite a while, so I'm actually really excited to read this one and to get started with this book. This one doesn't have a map, but it does have like this weird freaky quote, and it says, "Come now, my child, if we were planning to harm you, do you think wilt be lurking here beside the path in the very darkest part of the forest?" So I was thinking this book is probably going to be a little on the scary side, but I hope it's good. If you read it, tell me if it's good or not, if I should not waste my time. And the next book I have is a YA, like I guess it would be contemporary, which I haven't read. I really haven't read YA in like the longest time. Well, not the longest time, but in quite a while. And it's P.S. I Still Love You by Jenny Han. So I read last year To All the Boys I Loved Before, and it was so good. It was so funny. So what the book is about is this girl who, she writes these like goodbye letters to all these guys that she's liked growing up, and she has them all written out, like she's gonna mail them out, so they're addressed to whomever, but she doesn't actually mail them. One day the letters get out to the guys, and it gets so funny. Like when they receive the letters, it is hilarious. And I really liked the first book. I really enjoyed it, so I am excited to start this one. I have one more book, and I don't know if I'm actually really gonna read it this month. I hope so, because I did start it like a while ago, and I keep renewing it from the library. And it is Wolfblade by Jennifer Fallon. I really like Jennifer Fallon, and this book is really good. It's not that it's bad, it's just that I feel like I'm going through like a reading slump. And if you guys have any book recommendations for getting out of a reading slump, please let me know. I need to know what book that is to read it. But this book is pretty good. And if you like court intrigue and stuff like that, if you like books about other kingdoms trying to take over and, you know, the ruling kingdom trying to survive and trying to make it through and pretty much doing whatever they can, then I'm sure you would like it. But those are all the books that I have. And if you guys have any book recommendations, please let me know and I will definitely check it out. And I hope that you guys have like a really amazing 4th of July weekend. I hope you guys get to see the fireworks. And if you don't know anything about the 4th of July, I hope that you guys have an amazing weekend. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.